Hey guys, welcome back. Today in this video we will learn about Material 3 Adaptive, one more cool feature of that. So that is ListDetailPane Scaffold. So in the previous video I covered navigation suite scaffold. So that is about the adaptive navigation using the Material 3 Adaptive library, right? So you learned in that video we don't need to use logic according to the material 3 window size classes, so that is automatically handled by that. Similarly, if we need to create list detail pane, 2 pane or 3 pane scaffolds, not scaffold but layouts, so how ideally we would do that without this? So it will be like using the 2 pane layouts and using the logic, custom logic, right? So if window size class is this, then we can use list and detail separate screens. But if it is for tablets or desktop using the window size class, we can check and we will be using that according to that, like if it is compact, medium or expanded. So according to that we will be using the 2 pane or either simple list and details, right? So but now with this list detail pane scaffold, we don't need to do that manually. That all that stuff is handled by list detail pane scaffold automatically, right? Similar to navigation suite scaffold. So at the time I'm making this video, so these libraries are still in beta stage, Material 3 Adaptive. So first of all we need to add two libraries. First one is Material 3 Adaptive Layout, next one is Material 3 Adaptive Navigation, right? For using this list detail pane scaffold, right? So let's continue with that. So basically before that, to save the time, I have already added few things, like this is some list screen, this is details content, right? This is list content, detail content, and whenever nothing is selected for showing that UI, these are just simple UIs, so that we can save some time to understanding the main logic, right? Because these are just UIs, we don't learn anything new in those UIs, like while creating those, right? They just like adds to the time of the video. So for saving the time, I have added already these UIs. Similarly, you can see simple test data already have added. To do item is like just simple class with title. So let's see how we can use the list detail pane scaffold. So this detail pane scaffold, if you see, so it requires directive. So for this, first of all, basically we need to use navigator, right? That will be, remember, list detail pane scaffold navigator, and item type is suppose in the list item type, list will be of type to do item, right? And this is experimental, let's opt for that. And yeah, so now let's come to this. So this directive, so if you go, this is pane scaffold directive. So this directive it includes few things about like how a pane scaffold should be arranged and space, about all those things, spacing and arrangement. It includes all those things, right? So it will be provided by navigator.scaffold directive, right? So and then this is the value, this is again this same thing related to the current layout, right? So from the three panes, so it is about the current layout value, right? Similar to the, it's kind of similar to the nav layout type earlier, which we covered in the navigation suite scaffold, right? And this is list pane, this is detail pane. Similarly, we have one more pane. Yeah, it's just pane and pane. Yeah, just kidding. It's kind of a pane. Okay, so yeah, list pane, detail pane, and extra pane. So actually, list detail pane scaffold is a kind of 3 pane scaffold. If you see in its documentation as well, it's a 3 pane scaffold. It includes 3 pane. First, second and third. So in the first we can show list, second detail, and on the third, suppose from the detail we want to show something extra, so we can show that here in the extra pane, right? So yeah, so here in the list pane, so what we will be showing in the list pane, so ideally we will be using the animated pane, right? But in this current version which I am using, this is not working. I am facing some issues with the animated pane. App is crashing, so I checked it. There is some ticket already existing for this. At the time I'm making this video, there is already a ticket related to this on the Google open source project, right? Issue trackers, right? So in the list, so what we'll be doing is in the list we will be showing my list, right? So as of now, let's comment it so that it will not cause crash. So it is accepting the on item click. On item click, what we will be doing is this is the navigator, right? So navigator dot, what we need to do is navigate to, yeah. So navigate to pane. Here we need to specify to which pane we want to navigate, right? That will be the list detail pane role dot detail, right? And data is second parameter is data, which data we want to pass. That is the item. It will navigate to detail pane and passing the data as item, right? Similarly, we can add details. This is my details. If you see my detail, okay. So in the my detail, basically it's accepting item and on item click again, right? So if you see, item will be item will be provided by basically navigator, right? First of all, we need to check, right? So current destination, yeah, current destination dot content, right? So if that content is not equal to null, only then we'll be using this, right? Otherwise it does not make sense, because if we are not even getting any data, if due to any issue we are not getting any data, we will not showing this, right? So item will be that is the content, right? And on item click, on from this detail we want to go to extra pane, so that's why we will be specifying here extra. From list we are going to detail, from detail we are going to extra pane, right? And in the extra pane again we need to apply this. If we need that data, then we will be applying this. If we are not passing any data, then we don't need to apply this check, right? So nothing selected UI, which I already have created. This is just a simple text, right? Okay, so yeah, hope it looks fine now. Let's try to run it on tablet. So actually this list detail pane scaffold, there is one more version of this exists, that is the navigable, and except this there is one more pane scaffold exists, that is supporting pane. I will just giving you overview of them as well. One more thing we need to add here, it is the back handlers. Okay, so if navigator dot can navigate back, only then this will be triggering, right? Navigate back, we need to provide this logic for handling the back button press on like Android devices, right? Yeah, so Yeah, the logic is working, but one more thing I guess we are missing is if suppose I did one mistake here. Here you will be showing the extra pane, right, passing the data, and if that is null, it means if we have not selected any item yet. So basically this content we needed earlier, I said it by mistake. Actually it will be like passing some data ideally there. If item is selected, it will be passing some data, right? If that data is available, we will be showing that item according to the data. Otherwise, if nothing is selected, here we will be showing nothing selected UI. So that initially we can show some message like, yeah, nothing is selected, please select some item, right? If you see, now it's showing nothing selected, please select an item, right? So this is scrollable list, that is if we'll be selecting any item that will be working. And suppose from now if we click on this, yeah, you can see now that list pane is hidden, but now with this we have extra pane shown here, right? This is the data we passed from extra to detail to extra, right? You can see. But now if you want to go back, that is the back handler. Yeah, if you see, that screen is in now and this screen is being shown here, right? So these are three panes basically, right? That is working pretty fine, and let's try that on the mobile device as well. There will be different screens on the mobile device basically, right? So if you see, within just this much code, similar to the navigation suit scaffold, like the just maybe you can see it's 30 to 40 lines hardly, right? So with these 30 to 40 lines, or maybe we can say 50 lines, so with these 50 lines we have applied that logic. If we were not using this, we need to apply many checks there, like if window size class is this, we will be showing this. For mobile we need to show the different UI, right? And for the tablet and desktop we might need to show the different UI with two panes, right? That is a little bit complex, and code is also too much. Like, yeah, that compared to that, this code is very little, right? So if you see, this is the list, right? And this is the detail screen, and if I click on this is the extra pane, and if click on back to the detail, again click on back to the list. So that is the simple navigation here, right? We can apply one modifier here, modifier dot padding status bar padding, because we are enabling edge to edge, so we need to apply status bar padding, right? We can apply that. So this is about the list detail pane scaffold, and now we will be coming to the one more thing, that is navigable list detail pane scaffold. There we don't need to do this stuff custom. This will be handled directly there. Only that thing is the different. All the things except that are the similar things, right? I will be showing you. If you see, now it's looking better. Yeah, space is there. Extra pane, again back to detail to the list, right? So yeah, so this is about this one, and if I just show you, suppose let me extract this, right, to one function, that is list detail pane scaffold example, right? We can add it here, I guess. Okay, but now if suppose, let's just copy paste it, I want to use the automated back handler as well, right? So here navigable list detail pane scaffold works here. We don't need to specify these things as well, right? Except this, you can see there is nothing different. So if you see, right, few things are already removed from there, right? But here we need to pass the navigator, right? And here it's just accepting the item as any. As of now I did one workaround, so it's saying 3 pane scaffold navigator dot any. This workaround works here, right? So that is it. We just need to make 2 or 3 changes and we can remove this one, we don't need, and we can try this example. Let's try to run it. It's working really fine. You see, we don't even need to apply back handler here. That is also being applied automatically. Now let's try to run it on tablet as well. If you see, that is also working fine. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So isn't it cool, like within just 40 to 50 lines we have done these adaptive to pane layouts logic, right? We have implemented that. So if we would have done that using without this, it would have like, yeah, maybe twice or triple the amount of lines, right? So that's about this. And one more thing, maybe I can just give you a quick overview of that. So there is one more thing which we can try. I can just give you a quick overview, but you can maybe. So this is for list detail. So there is one more adaptive layout exists, that is the sporting pane, right? So that works for few items. In few cases, suppose we have something like we suppose we have some canvas, suppose we are applying some drawings here, editing the images. In this right side we can, so suppose in this part from here till here, right, this line you can see, this is the main area, and here suppose we are showing some tools, that is the sporting pane layout, right? This is the main and that is the sporting layout. This is the main layout, that is sporting layout, you can see. So here suppose we are doing the editing the image or video, right? Here we can show tools, and for some other things like here we are running the video on large screen, video is playing, but here we can show the comments. All these things, they are kind of sporting pane layouts, right? So if you see, I will just quickly give you overview of that, will not go into detail. So instead of list pane, we can just apply main pane there, and instead of this we can apply sporting pane, right? And that's it. We just need to apply, rest of the things will be the same, right? And here remember sporting pane layout scaffold scaffold navigator. Yeah, if you see, that is the sporting pane scaffold. That will work similarly, right? But few UI changes will be there. Let me even try that. Let's try that as well. So if you see, because that it's similar to that what I was explaining here. In this, the main area's width is larger than side area, right? This is the main area, right? And this is the side area. If we click on this, in this same area, extra pane is opening, right? If I click on back, it might go back. Yeah, you can see it went back. right? So if you see, right, so if I click on this from here, if I click back, it's only this on the back, only this content is changing. We are not hiding this because this is the main content now. In case of list was getting hidden because that was the just list and we are the detail was the main content there, right, which was on the higher width, right? So this is the supporting 2-pane layout, right? So that's cool, guys. So that's all about this list detail pane and navigable list detail pane. We have covered three things: supporting pane scaffold, right? Three type of scaffolds for adaptive layouts, right? That is the part of material 3 adaptive. That is at the time I'm making this video, that is currently in beta. Very soon it is becoming stable as well, I guess, right? So then we can directly use them, right? We don't need to apply custom logics for window size classes and then using the different UIs for different screens, right? It will be automatically adjustable, right? So that's it, guys. If you like the video, please share, like and comment on it. That will motivate me to create more videos like this. And if you are new to my channel, please do consider subscribing to my channel. And I will see you in the upcoming video with another cool content. Till then, bye bye, take care, have a great time, keep coding.